Hey guys, and welcome on into the next logo ranking video that I'm going to be doing. Yes, I will be getting to the NFL and Major League Baseball as well, but we've already done the NHL. Now we're talking about the CFL, the Canadian Football League. I'll be ranking all nine logos from the ones I think are the worst to the one I think is the best. Um, if you haven't even heard of the CFL before, if you're an American, obviously that hasn't heard of it, the Canadian Football League, the nine logos are on the screen here. So you take a look at them and you try to guess here which one uh, do you think I think is the best, and which logo do you think is the best? Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below, telling me what logo you like of the nine logos that we have here on the screen. With that being said, we will jump into number 9, into the logo that I think is the worst in the CFL, and that is the Edmonton Elks. The Edmonton Elks used to be called the Edmonton Eskimos, changed to the Edmonton Elks, changed their logo. Now they've changed ownership and they're trying to go back uh, towards the back in time when they were the Edmonton Eskimos. Of course, they were a much better football team back then. So maybe they think by changing their logo a bit and going back to kind of the old Eskimos team type logo with the two E's here, that might help them. But this is pretty awful, I gotta say. um, it it's pretty basic. You're just kind of putting the two E's together, um, and you've got the green and gold, which obviously I'm a fan of the color green, but um, I I liked the Elks logo they had before. Um, I don't think necessarily this is an. I think this is a downgrade from the logo they had before. So that is why Edmonton Elks is at number 9. At number 8, we have the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And kind of like the Edmonton Elks that we were just talking about, Winnipeg has a letter, just one letter, though, for their name here. Winnipeg, um, with a name like the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, I really think that they could use a new logo. And I like the blue. The blue and the white looks good together. The issue is that there's just way too much white here, and this is a very basic logo. Like it probably took somebody 5 minutes to come up with this. So it's like, come on now, we we can do better. But when being ranked, I have it at number 8 here, just above the Edmonton Elks. At number 7, and if you guys watch the NHL logo video, you do know that I do like um, animals. I do like creatures in the logos that I prefer as the best. So you might think, okay, Calgary Stampeders are going to be really high because there's an animal, but that's not. That's obviously not how my rankings work. Calgary Stampeders, again, you have a great name, kind of like the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. You could have a really good logo here, but they've just kind of had the same old Stampeder horse logo. It's a white horse with a black trim, and I think that there could be some more added to this, which could bump it up the logo rankings. But uh, the logo as it is now, I have it ranked at number 7. Number 6, we've got the Montreal Alouettes, and we're starting to improve now. We're starting to improve. The color scheme's obviously nice. The name, if you guys are, I'm not a huge fan of the name in the logo, but uh, it works here with the Alouettes. And I don't hate the logo. I just obviously there's others I like, so Montreal kind of fits around here in the middle of the pack. Just above Montreal is the Ottawa Red Blacks. And obviously, the Red Blacks, the newest CFL team of the 9 teams here. And I like their logo. I love the trim of the logo. The white trim, it stands out. Obviously, the jagged edges. I don't mind the R in the middle. I think it could have a little bit more red, but I'm not going to complain overall. I think it's a pretty nice logo for the Red Blacks, so they're kind of right in the middle. Now we're at the top four, and this is where things kind of get tough. For me. In fourth, I'm going to put the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And, I love the Saskatchewan Roughriders colors, the green and the black, and obviously the white. It's mostly green and white, but they've got a little black. They've got black in there as well. And this is a historic logo. For the Rough Riders. So I couldn't put them any lower, but I do think that the other three logos above them are better. So overall, Saskatchewan at number 4. I do like their logo and their color scheme, though. So overall, they do fit at number 4. And this is how you do a logo with a letter. Like if you look at it, yeah, they have a background behind it, but it's just the S there. But it looks so much better than Edmonton and Winnipeg's, just because you have something else, obviously, with it. At number 3, we have another logo with the letter, the Toronto Argonauts at number 3 here. The boat, I love the boat, and obviously got the A there on the sail, the water at the bottom. It is a nice logo. It is a nice logo. I may not be a huge fan of the Toronto Argonauts team, but I do like their logo. And it's kind of like in the NHL with the Blackhawks. I'm not a fan of the Blackhawks, but I like the Blackhawks logo. Kind of same deal here with the Toronto Argonauts. Overall, they finish in 3rd. Now we've got, if you guys aren't keeping track, we've got the Lions and the Tiger Cats left. So we've got the 2 cat logos at number 1 and number 2. At number 2, I am going to put the BC Lions. And again, this is how you do a logo that has letters in it, but you also obviously have it so that there's more to it. That's just not than 2 letters. They didn't just put BC with the black and orange trim. They've got the lion head coming out of it, which I like, obviously. The BC Lions, they have a great logo, the orange, the black. Overall, it works. And in number 1 is the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And no, it's not because they're my hometown team. In the CFL, I'm a fan of whatever team I'm betting on that night. So I don't really have a fandom when it comes to the CFL. But you have to look at this logo, and you can't tell me it's not nice. You can't tell me it's not one of the best logos in the CFL. Now, obviously, other people might have another team at number 1, but I love this logo, the Tiger Cat logo. Compared to some other logos that I talked about at the beginning of the video, this is not basic. They didn't just randomly come up with this. The Tiger Cat logo is just fantastic. It looks menacing in the background there. It looks like they spent time making this logo, and that's what I like. They do have Tiger Cats football there, the words as well, which I obviously not a huge fan of words in the logo, but if it works, it works. The only thing I could say is maybe all the white in the background. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if you want to have it black, but I'm not going to complain. But I think this is the best logo in the CFL, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And that is my video of the CFL logos ranked from worst to best. Let me know in the comment section below, what logo do you think looks the best of these 9 logos in the CFL? And then make sure to check out other videos on the channel, NHL off-season preview shows. I will have CFL free picks for those who love the CFL. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out CFL free picks that I'll have each week. And then other sports videos coming to the channel as well throughout the summer. So make sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you guys on the next video on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.